people. It was at TNT Fireworks of all places. He pulled into it was in an industrial area in the city of Fullerton. What the fuck were Buena Park doing in Fullerton? A woman cop and a male cop. What the fuck were they doing? We know what they were doing, not their job. But they went for the footage on the cameras, and they went and they talked to the one witness, and he wouldn't even talk to me. He said, "I can't talk to you. I'll lose my job." My lawyers have, and this was like just the next day. It was already that quick. They had him. David was shot running away. He didn't have a weapon. He was 19. They did not try to de-escalate the situation. They did not try to use less than lethal. They just went to shoot him, and it was so fast. It was so quick. When this happened, I didn't know what to do. We didn't know where to go. We were scared. And what do you do? Where do you go? And so many people have the belief that the cops are here to help us, that they're here to protect and serve. So of course, David was doing something wrong. So our family, a lot of our family just kind of fell away, like, well, you don't know what he was into, that kind of thing. They justify it in the cops almost in their favor, because the narrative that we've been fed since kindergarten, a cop comes to your kindergarten class and he's your friend. We're fed that narrative from a very early age, but they're not there to help us. They are not. They are about the money, they are about the power. But when we didn't know where to go or what to do, our family was in such transition. I was starting a new job in LA. My dad was sick. David was helping take care of him. I'll just try to cut it short, but we started going to Black Lives Matter protests. We didn't know where to go, but we went with like-minded people who were hurting, and they just welcomed us open arms. They didn't give a shit that David looked so white. They didn't care. The families, there's so many families. I don't speak Spanish. I'm Mexican, but I don't speak Spanish. And they just loved us, and they just welcomed us. And when we were just wanting to stay home and just hide, because you just don't know what to do. And when we came here today, I thought I was really strong, and I saw all of these. And the visual is just so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming because it makes it real. And you don't want to believe it's real. You want to think that he's going to come back. You want to think that he's going to walk in the door or give you a call or text you. But he's not. We vote the district attorneys in. We vote for them. They work for us. In Orange County, in LA County, we vote for them. It's so important to get out the vote. It's so important for you guys to spread the word. And Jackie Lacey is just corrupt, and you can see this. You can see this. The whole thing has to be, it can't be, the whole system cannot just be trimmed or pruned. That fucker has to be ripped out by the roots and restarted all over again. All over again. So I say, fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! And this qualified immunity bullshit, that is fucking some bullshit right there. Fuck that. Fuck that. Thank you for letting me talk. This is my daughter's son. Woo! Woo!
I definitely want to thank the organizers, and I want to thank you guys for sitting here and listening to all of these heartbreaking stories again and again. And it's so important. And I know you guys know it's important, but I want to say thank you so much, because you guys are here when we can't get out of the house, when we can't convince ourselves that this is really happening, in order to keep our minds safe from going fucking crazy. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. And I look around, and every single time I go outside, I see David in somebody, in some boy's super long hair, in his smile, in his eyes, in a laugh, in his, like a dude riding a skateboard. I see him everywhere, in all of you, and I'm sure the rest of the families can see that. And just know that, like, when you guys are out here, when we're all out here, you are not just by yourself, you know? You hold all of these people inside you, and I'm so grateful, and I know that David would be grateful, and he should be here. I know that he would have dropped everything and gone to go live in the Black Unity camp, and it's so fucked up that they took that away. Like, he would have been here. So thank you guys for holding space for him, because I want to believe that he is here too. So thank you.
David Sullivan, say his name!
David Sullivan!
Say his name!
David Sullivan!
Say his name!
David Sullivan!
Oh, shame. Thank you.
Okay, and the family of Paul Rea.
I'm Paul Rea's mom. Paul Rea was killed June 27, 2019 by the East LA Sheriff's Hector Saavedra. My baby was only 18 years old. It was supposed to be a routine traffic stop. My son was shot 4 times in the back as he tried to run out of fear. Because as a child, he witnessed a lot of harassment. Because in 2008, they killed my boyfriend as well. So he would witness what they would do to me. And he would cry because they would have me in the back of police cars harassing me, and he was just terrified of him. Jackie Lacey viewed the shooting as justifiable, even though the video showed that my son just ran away. Hector Saavedra said that my son socked him so hard that he blacked out. He had a concussion, but yet he was so quick to pull the gun and shoot my son. And after he shot him, he went over his body to make sure he was dead and shoot him again. They left him to die. They blocked all the street off with the patrol cars, so my son, the ambulance couldn't even reach my son. They left him to die. There's witnesses that said the paramedics stood at the liquor store for 15 minutes. Since then, my family has dealt with harassment from the East LA Sheriff's Department. They'll go by taunting us, laughing, making fun of us. My baby was so loving. He was so tiny, but yet so big. He had the kindest heart. He was always the man of our house. He would take care of all of us at the young age of 18. I just thank everybody for being here, supporting us, the organization that do this event. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you guys.
Paul Rea, say his name!
Paul Rea!
Say his name!
Paul Rea!
Say his name!
Paul Rea!
Digan su nombre!
Paul Rea!
Digan su nombre!
Paul Rea!
Digan su nombre!
Paul Rea!
Ashe. And next we have the family of Christopher Okamoto.
First of all, I'd like to thank the organization and Laura Patterson for this beautiful gesture, even though it's gut-wrenching to look at all these families. I'm the grandmother of Christopher Okamoto. My name is Barbara Okamoto. My grandson was murdered in Bakersfield on August 19th, 2018. Him and his girlfriend had been drinking, and someone called, well, the neighbor downstairs took my grandson downstairs to drink a beer and calm him down because they were fighting. Christopher went back upstairs. Later we found out the gentleman downstairs is who called 911 on my grandson. And prior to that, this gentleman was being my son's friend, you know, thinking we would never find out. My grandson, his girlfriend said he had gone to sleep. Well, to go back, I spoke to my grandson at 11:01, and at 11:32, my grandson was dead. The police came, they knocked on the door, never announced themselves, and Christopher told the girlfriend with the baby to go in the bathroom. Somebody had been coming to their house late at night, so he opened the door aggressively, they said, and said, "What's up, nigga?" And they shot him 8 times. 6 of them hitting him. His fatal shot was to his aorta. He was right in the doorway of the apartment. They went in and got my son's girlfriend and the baby out of the bathroom and walked her out and walked her across my grandson's body that was laying there, never covered him or nothing. And she says, "Aren't you going to do anything for him?" And they said, "There's nothing we can do for him," and just took her. Took her to the police station for 12 hours, interrogated her, you know, made her say things that did not happen because she was in shock. So she just agreed with what they were saying to her. My son was getting ready for work at 5:30 in the morning. He turned and said to his wife, "Oh my God, it's Christopher's apartment." He went there right away. Nobody would tell him anything. He knew already. He knew that he was gone. He called me at 6. It was about 6:30. And I said, "Hey, what's up?" Nothing unusual to get a call from my son or grandson that early. And I could hear him quivering. And I said, "Jason, what's wrong?" And he said, "Mom, Chris is gone. Chris is gone." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Chris is gone." And I started screaming, bloody murder, "Oh God, no, not Chris, please, not Chris." He said, "Mom, Chris is gone." It wasn't until close to 9 o'clock that they verified that it was my grandson who was killed. My son for a whole year slept with my grandson's articles on the floor in the living room. Chris was my grandson's only child, and I only had the 2 grandkids, my grandson and my granddaughter. I don't sleep at night, as many of these mothers don't sleep at night. They don't sleep because all we do is think we see our loved ones. I think I see my loved one. I hear my grandson saying, "Grandma, please help me." I spoke to my grandson every day. Every day I spoke to him.
Counter protester?
I laid my phone for months on the bed, waiting for him to call me, but he never called. I have to thank LA for letting me come here from Bakersfield. And these people are all my family. But I have to say when my grandson was killed, my son-in-law said, what do we do now? Just like everybody, what do we do? We had his vigil, his candle vigil the next night. And out of nowhere, there was 10 families from Bakersfield, all there for us. All there for us. Jesse Rodriguez, Judy Alden, George Ramirez, Letty Rodriguez, just De La Rosa. So there's always people there for you. I was this person who used to think, oh my God, when somebody was shot and killed somebody's child, and now I am that person. I miss my grandson with everything there is. Some days, I told my son a few weeks ago that first week that I wanted to take my life because I thought I had to be with my baby. I thought I had to be with him. But now with all of this, I'm able to deal daily. Sometimes, you know, we deal as well as we can. It's one step a day, and it's just we go through the motions. I do want to thank everybody again for letting me do things. But I also have a lady that's in Bakersfield, Ann Cortez. Her son was living here in Los Angeles. He was 20 years old when he was killed. He was shot 154 times by 10 officers of Hollywood LAPD. Him and his roommates got in a fight, some older gentlemen, and they wouldn't let him take his stuff, so he called the police. The police came, one was in the room, one was with the other gentleman, and the other gentleman said he had a gun. By this time, they started calling for backup. They backed him up on the patio or the balcony and kept saying, drop the gun. He had no gun, he had a white phone in his hand. He was shot, like I said, 154 times, 78 of them hit him, and 50 of them were fatal shots. He hung over a balcony for 16 and a half hours. It's just sickening how these people are animals. They're not even human, they're animals, to let that happen to a person. You know, I was reading a bunch of stuff on him, and they all said he had a gun. It was a white phone in his hand. His mother grieves so badly, you know, because we took her last year to see where he was killed at, because she had never been there. Lulu and I stayed in the car because we were chicken shit. We thought we were going to go to jail. But she went and seen.
Listen up! You guys, we are here for one thing and one thing only. Do not give them any attention. We're here for the families. We're here for the lives that can't speak for themselves. That's what we're here for. Let me tell you something. Blue Lives Matter and white supremacists, they're dying to breathe, not trying their own side. That's why they're coming into our spaces. That's why they're trying to get us. With the black community, with the brown community, with our indigenous brothers and sisters.
But they got hit though.
We are fought to not
People can be here, but it's okay.
Remember that. When we're out here amplifying black voices, remember we amplify the one who's most in need. That's the block. Nobody out.
Some counter protesters just showed up. Looks like there was a scuffle.
You ain't got no.
No, we're here for the family. Let them go. Get back to the family. Back to the family.
I know the family's giving speeches about fucking these like drugs, right?
Whoever has to do this shit around
I don't want nothing in. Everybody on this line. I don't want nothing in and nothing out until authorized. Nothing in and nothing out.
Lock on, lock on.
I think everybody's going to the other side.
Everybody else get on the other side. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, Scott is tripping over here. Stick back.
That's it.
He's right there. I need
He do this shit all the time. I'm telling you. Hold on, who the fuck my phone is? This nigga's a piece of shit ass. Yeah, he does this shit all the time. He's over on Temple. We gotta fucking drag his ass the same, do the same shit.
Yeah, just drag his ass
Man, every time.
Get his ass whooped.
This nigga talking about he's for the police. Like cause he did service so well. This nigga want to sit up there, but I'm telling you, I'm ready to arrest this nigga. Yeah,
Nobody move. Nobody. Lock it up. Lock it up.
There's a bus behind you. Get the fuck out of here.
They're walking him away. There was a counter protester from, looks like it was a black man. It looks like, he's done this before. Pro cop, black man as well, counter protest. Yeah, so one gentleman. Going back to hear the stories, these are really sad stories that we're hearing from, so yeah, he got kicked out, people were cheering, they formed a little wall there. So they're arm in arm, and I'm gonna go back to hear these stories because these stories are really sad, guys. I've been here for 2 hours already. There's been 2 hours of stories. I'll post it later. I was recording it, so I got good quality for it. So right now, coming back to hear the stories.
Hit under the guardrail and got hit by a car, 65 miles an hour. Managed to get over the side under Barranca Parkway, where motorcycle cop rolls up, said he saw my son in a white t-shirt, waving his hands in the air, coming out at 50 feet, saying that he had a gun and he was gonna shoot the cop. That's their narrative, right? Unfortunately, my son just got hit. He had a broken leg, broken right hand, and his neck was fractured. We all found this out later, 2-3 years later. They said, they didn't say suicide by cop, it was ruled a homicide, so that's good. But, you know, fortunately I'm up against the state with Antonio Becerra, and that's another story. My son actually was asking for help a few days prior. And please don't read into the news articles that you see in the stories, because we're from Riverside County, and we were told that he had been hit by a car to go to this hospital, OC Global, which is where Fermin Vincent Valenzuela was. And so we get to this hospital, they stick us in this room, and all I want to know is if my son's dead or alive. They went and talked to the family, me especially. They put us in this room, said, oh, the doctor or the cops will be in to talk to you, whatever. It never happened. All of a sudden the news comes on, 10 o'clock, breaking news. And that's how I found out my son was dead. I saw him up there. I broke out. And what's funny about the whole thing is we have video that hasn't been shown yet, that said that they were still working on him.
And that's all been recorded, and the thing is he has been dead for 3 hours already. So, unfortunately, my son was 27 years old. He was a union painter. He was on his way to getting an OSHA certificate. He actually was my oldest son. I have 6 children too. And believe it or not, he did a lost art. He was a tap dancer. He had his whole life ahead of him. He didn't have a record, he had nothing. He also trained cops. He was a black belt instructor for rookie cops. So why in the hell did he go up against a cop? Anyway, this guy, you want to see what a white supremacist fucking officer looks like? It's this guy with a Tommy gun. Okay? I was not allowed to show this in court. And this is a Facebook post, a public Facebook post that he put up. They put me on a gag order. I lost in court 2018, which I don't care. Because it's all about the justice, it's not about the fucking money anyway. Clearing our kids' name. All of our kids. We had a jury of 7, and I found out they were all family of law enforcement. I also found out that my lawyer got paid off by the state. Yeah, he dropped me like a fly. But you know what? They said they'd sue me if I appealed my case. They said it would look bad if I continued on with the fight for my son, if I had to take it all the way to the Supreme Court and change laws about unarmed shootings, you know? So sue me, I don't have nothing. So I did. So I went pro se. Wow, don't have an attorney, huh? Okay, so instead of writing a 50-page report, what I did, I wrote about 100 things about my case, about biased jurors, paid off attorneys, you know, I wasn't allowed to sit in the depositions of my cop, the cops by law, that was my right. So anyway, appeals attorney, or the court, I waited to, it's been about a year and a half, and I waited, and I thought, okay, this is not going good. And last November, I got a letter in the mail saying they found merit in my son's case, and they thought, well, there's a cover-up somewhere, that they decided to help me hire a pro bono attorney to get me through the appeals process so I could keep fighting for my son. Thank you. Say his name, Mauricio Barron. Mauricio Barron. Mauricio Barron. Oh shit.
Lord Jesus. Okay. So the family of Andres Corado wasn't able to attend today, but they wanted us to read a few words in his honor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Andres Corado was murdered by Compton LASD police officer Miguel Vega, June 2020, just before Father's Day while at work. He was from El Salvador. He was a student working 2 jobs and was senselessly shot in the back at least 5 times while running away from LASD while at work as a security guard. LASD continued to dismantle the security cameras in the lot to hide what was going on. This is a message from his 17-year-old cousin, Fernando. Andres was the best cousin ever. He was like a brother to me. It hurts me not to see him anymore, but I know he's giving me the power to fight for his justice. And I won't stop doing it until we seek it. I also wanted to thank each of you, including Laura, for all her help. Not only her, but Jordan for helping me film some clips for my cousin. I'm still really young and I'm learning new stuff, but with everyone's support in the future, I'll continue to fight for my cousin and other families out here. I am truly sorry for everyone's loss. No one should go through this. And police should be here to protect us, not kill us. I'm asking everyone to join me on this journey, and let's continue to get close as a community, and let's fight for the right things and justice that's stolen from all of our lives. I want to finish this speech by saying that the system is not broken, it was built this way. Andres Corado, say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Digan su nombre! Digan su nombre! Digan su nombre! Ashe.
All right, I want to invite Ms. Jones to talk about her son, John Horton.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. This pain that we feel from our babies, because when our kids get killed, in our minds, they turn back into them little babies that we birthed. That's how we feel when we lose our kids. The police look at them as grown men. We still look at them as our precious, beautiful babies. That's how we look at them. And that's what everybody needs to know. When we lose a child, I don't care if they're 40, 50 years old, we still see that little baby. We still see that little boy. We still see that little girl that we birthed and that we raised up. And their lives got cut short behind devils. Evil ass police. Evil ass police. Evil ass LAPD. Evil ass sheriff department. We don't need the police. We do not need the police. We don't. We can watch over our own communities. We can watch over our own neighborhoods. We can do a way better job than them. Because you know what? Would nobody be dead? Nobody. Because we will protect them. When they're in the crisis, we will make sure that they protected in that crisis, not in their lives. And it's a damn shame to see this. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, my mother did not know one mother or father that child been killed by the police. How the fuck I know 30 or 40 or 600 and some mothers and fathers that done lost their lives from their kids done lost their lives today by law enforcement that's supposed to protect them and not take their lives. How the hell is that going on today? How is it? This shit shouldn't be like this. And that's why we gonna defund their ass. We have to, y'all. It is our responsibility. It is our duty to fuck over this police department. To fuck over LAPD. To fuck over the sheriff department. It is our duty to do it. And we can't do it because we're doing it day by day. Don't never leave these streets. Never leave them. We got to stay in these streets. We have to take over these goddamn streets because these are our streets. These are our streets. This is our street. My son, John Horton, was beat to death in Men's Central Jail. He took his first beating on March the 4th. After that, they videotaped John, which they do all the people after they beat him in the jail with bullshit. Then 3 weeks later, they turned around and beat him again and killed him. They bust John's liver. They bust John's kidney. They hit John in the head with a flashlight, which the sheriff department called a flashlight therapy. They bust his pancreas, injured his pelvis, bust a 2-inch muscle in his back, a 2-inch gash in his shoulder, broke the cartilage on his nose, hit him in the side of the temple, and I still don't know if I got all the injuries because of how they hide shit from us. We don't know everything they do because they hide everything. And they're allowed to do it by this bullshit corrupt system that we got. That's what we got. And that's why we got to tear this motherfucker down. And the sad part about it, y'all, is after they brutalize, shoot our kids, beat our kids, fuck over our kids, they want us to be nice. What kind of bullshit is that? They want us to be nice. They want us to come out here and talk sweet. How the fuck I'm gonna come out here and talk sweet and you done stole my baby life? How do you expect that out of us? No, we don't. Fuck sweet. Fuck nice. We gotta take our street back for these fucking racist ass devils and shut their ass down. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. So that's why we got to continue to look out for each other. We got to be here for one another. And we've been doing that. And that's what they mad about because we let them know it's a new motherfucking day. It's a new day. It's a new day. And we gonna make sure y'all might not pay the way we want y'all to, but y'all ass will pay. Because we will never take our foot off y'all motherfucking neck. Like y'all did us. Like y'all doing us. And I like to just say this, y'all. Our city and everybody's city is being ran by motherfucking gang-banging ass police. Police that's gang-banging. That's who killed John, the 3,000 boy gang on the 3rd floor of the Men's Central Jail. And not only do Los Angeles Police Department have gangs, LAPD have gangs in their department too. They just been hiding their shit a little bit more better than LAPD because Los Angeles Sheriff Department just don't give a fuck. That's what it is about them. So now, y'all need to know that is gang members running our city. And we all should be suing the fucking county of Los Angeles for letting them run us and letting them police us. How you gonna let gang members police the citizens of Los Angeles? That should be against, in other words, we all should be suing their ass in a class action lawsuit. We should take their ass down just like that. Because you know what? They can't pay all of us. But that's how we can really get in their motherfucking pockets. Yeah. That's what we should do. We should sue this whole fucking city of Los Angeles, every police department for what the fuck they've been allowing to go on with us. That's what we should do. This is our city. And hell yeah, this is a damn shame to see all these names up here, all these faces. This just don't make no sense. And I just want everybody to know, please y'all, keep fighting. Please keep protesting. Don't leave the street like they want us to. Don't leave the street. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck LAPD. Fuck the sheriff department. And fuck Jackie Lacey in her ass. I say.
All right, I want to introduce the mother, Valerie, of Eric Rivera.
Thank you, everybody, so much for coming out here and supporting us families. I know apparently these cops are trying to block us in. I'm not too sure, but I say fuck them anyways. I say they wait on our asses. We ain't moving nowhere until we're good and ready to move, right? Who's with me? I'm tired. I'm so sick and tired of these fucking assholes thinking that they're gonna dictate my life. I'm a grieving mother here. I lost my child because of them. They don't scare me. Tomorrow is Eric's birthday.
It's gonna be 4 years that I haven't been able to celebrate his birthday with him. Tomorrow will be 4 years now. He would have been turning 24. Instead, he's forever 20. LAPD stole my son's life. They killed him in 1 second from driving up on him as he was walking on the street because somebody wanted to call in and say, hey, there's this 40-year-old man walking down the street with a gun. My son had no gun. He was unarmed. But people make these calls, and these calls end up with people getting their lives taken. That's why we shouldn't call the cops. They're worthless. And people that make these calls should be held accountable. Why ain't that person accountable for the death of my son too? They made a call, they didn't have the facts. My son didn't look 40, my son was 20. When they got that call, LAPD, Daniel Ramirez, the driver, and Arturo Urrutia, the passenger, approached my son. My son was walking. They both, for blocks, they had their guns out in their hands. Never turned the dash cam on. That's another failure that they did. They should be held accountable for. Within 1 second of jumping out their car, they began firing at my son. 1 second. 7 seconds total it took for them to fire 11 shots. 7 of them hit my son. 1 was to the head, they killed him instantly. And if that wasn't just enough, they ran him over with their car. Because they jumped out in such a hasty manner, the driver failed to put the patrol car in park. So there's a runaway car, and they didn't even get held accountable for that shit. How is that right? They should be held accountable for jumping out of a moving vehicle. And so they shot my son. 7 seconds total by the time that final bullet hit. 11 seconds total by the time the car was on top of my son's lifeless body. And they didn't even bother to take it off of his body. They left it on top of him. He was pinned underneath the whole front of their bumper for 12 hours. 3 of those hours, they didn't put no sheet on him. They left him exposed. They didn't put no tent for the community to see that. Because he was under the car for 12 hours, he also got excessive burn marks on his chest. By the time the car was hitting my son, the driver decided to catch up to the car and jump in and step on the brake, but instead he steps on the gas. In the video, the only videos that I have of the body cam videos, the dash cam wasn't on. And you can hear the car go vroom, boom, and it hits a gate. If it wasn't for the gate, the car would have crushed my son's head too. It took them 11 seconds. My son had no chance. And they go back to work because of this fucked up system. At the time it was Chief Charlie Beck. He ain't chief no more because we fucking fired his ass. He likes to sit there and say it's an early retirement. Well, how nice, right? Oh, we're taking an early retirement after all. I'm not gonna finish my full term. I'm gonna take a year and a half and just retire early so I can spend time with my grandson. How dare he? But he's gone, and we still got just as bad of a chief now. And we gotta make sure that fucking punk is gone too. Because I'm tired of seeing their ugly ass faces on these news channels. I'm tired of hearing them sit there and say, oh, my officers, oh, we gotta protect our officers. All these officers wanna come back home. Their families want them home. What about us? How dare they? They don't take in no consideration of our dreams. They look at us like we're the problem, like we're the issues. That our loved ones were killed, and that's bullshit. Eric was 20. He had a whole life ahead of him. He had people that loved him. I loved him. He was my firstborn.
I have 4 other sons that I gotta live and I gotta protect for. Like, I wake up every day fearing for my life. Does that give me a right to go and kill these cops? They shouldn't give them no right either. Sometimes I sure wish I could. Sometimes I feel that in my heart, an eye for an eye, right? Let them feel what we feel every single day. All of October, for the rest of my life, all of October will be the most heartbreaking month for me. I am so depressed, and if you all knew me, I know most all the families know me, but a lot of you know me too. But really, if you really know me, you would know I'm such a happy person. I'm such a lover. I try to keep the peace, but to have that anger, to have that hate in my heart and in my spirit is just so fucked up. So yeah. Thank you everybody. God bless y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Let's keep this fight up because they're still killing us. And we can't take it no more. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. And so let's just keep doing this. Let's get them fucking out of Dodge and fucking protect and love on each other instead.
Eric Rivera, say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Digan su nombre! Digan su nombre! Digan su nombre! Ashe! Alright, y'all. So, we have a lot of kids here. We are about to have a quick march to the Hall of Injustice and back. I want it to be very clear that we are here to uplift and protect the families of these victims. So if you see people wearing white, or if you recognize someone that spoke today, focus on their safety. Make sure they are in a safe spot in the pack. Most of them have their tombstones already. If you are a family and you have not gotten your family member's tombstone, please come do so now. Everyone else, when you see a good opportunity, pick up 2. Again, pick up 2 tombstones because we do not have enough bodies here for everyone to have one. When you have your tombstones, stand by. We are going to be going that direction, behind the trucks. Again, protect the families. If you have children, they are the top priority. 2 tombstones per person. Families in front. If we could have the families directly behind the trucks. Thank you.
Really sad. I'm posting the rest up as soon as I get back when this is over, but got about 2 hours of stories before I started streaming. Wanted to get just good quality video, and then I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stream because people gotta see this live. And yeah, this is huge. This is a great event.
I know it's like a turtleneck.
So what up?
What?
What's up? So what's up?
Hey, Coach. Happy day. Yes, please. There's so many. We need help carrying them, y'all. Okay. What's up, Couch? It's been a heavy day. Yeah. Do they know why we're here? Yeah, we're out here at a Say Their Names LA event. There were about 600 of tombstones that look like this for every person murdered by LAPD and LASD.
and like some of the families of the victims were here as well, and a bunch of them spoke. I'm sure you saw those speeches. It was.
Story, yeah. I didn't go live for 2 hours because I wanted to get good quality video, but then I just went live an hour ago.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, like those speeches, it was a couple hours of those, and then we're gonna march to the Hall of Injustice, and we're gonna march back, and hopefully 12 don't mess with us. Had a bit of an issue with some infiltrators, some counter protesters, and that was taken care of, but the cops did come because of that. But they left that way, so hopefully they won't try and kettle us, but you never know.
Did you go to the protest earlier? The one?
No, I was at work. So I don't know how that one went. If I would report to you guys on that,
Yeah.
but I wasn't there, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't go either. Doing the show, you know.
But I mean, yeah, if you want to know how the previous one went, follow this gentleman.
Catwood News.
I'm feeling like you're going to move around, so I'm going to be out longer.
On Instagram, Cat with News. A Cat with News. It's getting chilly. It's chilly. This shit was sad.
That was the girl. There was like so many times when I thought I was lost.
Yeah. I know. How's this shit not radicalize you? You know what I'm saying?
It's like this should be like required listening for all Americans. It's like this required watching for all Americans. Collateral murder required watching for all Americans. And I'll keep adding to the fucking list.
Yeah.
People just need to see that shit. Oh my god.
No local news. No TYT.
If KTLA was here, they'd get their shit
TYT, y'all
off.
some fucking bitch ass punk. Y'all some punk ass hoes, TYT. Y'all have all the resources in the damn world. Jank, you're a fucking millionaire. Where are you?
Don't get me on camera, but fuck KTLA for doxing protesters. They're not welcome at any Southern California protest, anything on site.
How's it going? We're live.
Yeah, Jank Uger, Andy!
Everybody's activist Andy on Instagram. Follow him.
Hey, activist Andy.
Always on the ground.
Always on the ground.
He actually got. How's your ankle, man?
My foot's better.
We talked about activist Andy. We showed the video on our show where you got hit by sheriffs with riot shield. You were just grabbing your phone from the ground. They started shooting in West Hollywood, and then they just started hitting you with a riot shield. And you were in a wheelchair for how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks in a wheelchair?
A week on crutches.
Crutches. Now you can thankfully walk a little bit.
I can't march as much as I used to, but
you're moving better every time I see you.
That's what they want. They want you to stop marching.
Yeah.
They want to cut your ankles off.
That was insane, man. I still can't believe that.
I'm lucky that they didn't cut them off, but I'll make sure they can't use shields on anybody else.
Yeah. No, yeah. Bullshit, man.
People in Tombstone, please remain behind the truck.
Alright, see you later.
All right.
Stand behind the truck.
Cesar Antonio Limon Juarez, Cesar Bautista,
Amanda,
Cesar Frias, Cesar Rodriguez, Charles Anthony Curl, Charles Chulomin, Charles Dino, Charlie Africa Londell Cremain, Chong Shao Duan, Christian Anthony Escobedo, Christian Chavez Adelad, Christian Gregory Ady, Christine Jackson, Christopher Allen Taylor, Christopher DeAndre Mitchell, Christopher Michael Diaz, Christopher Norman, Clayton Paul Reed, Clovis Berg, Ida Harris, Corey Paul Keeper, Christian Renee Menendez, Dai Fu Win, Dana Mitchell Young Jr., Daniel Anthony Fountain, Daniel Castillo, Daniel Christopher Taylor, Daniel Enrique Perez, Daniel Hernandez Roma, Daniel Ibarra, Daniel Joseph Carver, Daniel Lauren Warren, Daniel Lyra, Daniel Madero, Daniel Ramirez, Daniel Florence Constantine, Daniel Zeko, Daniel Alley, Danny Christian Molina, Jennifer Silva, Darius Smith, Darrell Atkinson, Darren Reese, David Dizzy Martinez, David Ray Vance Adams, David Scott Winter, Dean Joseph Boucher, D'Angelo Lopez, Dutry Charles Ross, Delphon Burnell Kenny, Dennis McLean Vasquez, Dennis Smith, Dennis Todd Williams Rock, Derek Todd Nicholson, Jerome County, Derek Lee Hunt, Derek Shroud, Desiree Nicole Garza, Dijon Duran Cuban, Dimas Diaz Jr., Dion Lamont Ramirez, Domiciano Lumana, Dominador Araquel Ramon, Donald Douglas Lee McFarland, Donald Wilson, Donnell Thompson Jr., Donta Gorel Taylor, Dante Lamont Jordan, Douglas Brown Calamara, Douglas Salomon, Dylan Andres Lindsay, Earl Lee Johnson, Eddie Jr. Tapia, Eddie Philip.
All right, y'all. Those of you in the back, we about to go. So if you don't have your tombstone, let's pick it up.
Edwin Stamps, Eduardo Bermudez, Eduardo Edwin Rodriguez, Eduardo Thomas Fernandez, Edward Angel Ramirez, Edward Louis Contreras, Efrain Herrera Jr., Elizabeth Marquez, Elizabeth Michelle Tollison.
I want you guys to know that this recording of all 626 names is about 27 minutes long. It's a lot. It's a lot. And we're gonna move. We're gonna get going. We're gonna protect the families. And we're gonna let LASD know exactly why we're out here. I'm gonna say someone's name, and when I say this person's name, I want you guys to say, "We shut it down." Anthony McClay, Daniel Hernandez, Melly Corado, Andreas Gordado, Vanessa Marquez, Kenny Watkins, Waukesha Wilson, Dijon Kesey, Cesar Ramirez,
Mendoza Sr., Frank Alvana Escalante, Frank Sadio Lopez, Fred Vagabond, Fred
Eric Rivera, Brendan Glenn, Michael Lewis, Nick Nicholas Giovanni, Christopher Okamoto, David Sullivan, Alex Flores, Femin Venezuela, Kenneth Ross Jr., John Harden, Solandi Toussaint, David Flores, Barry Pack, Carlos Olivia, Santino Trevino, Mauricio Berg, Mario Vasquez. What do we want? And when do we want it? What do we want? And when do we want it? If we don't get it, 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 we don't We're not going to make it through it. We need our brown brothers, our black brothers, and our indigenous brothers and sisters all to come together. So black and brown, black and brown, black and brown, black and brown. Let's see how many of y'all know this one. If you don't, keep up. Give me a B! Give me an L! Give me an N! What's that spell? What's that spell? Give me a B! Give me an L! Give me an N! What's that spell? What's that spell? Black and brown! Yo, we should have done that. What you mean? Black and brown! Black and brown! Black and brown! Black and brown! This one, I want y'all just to sing along with me. Some of us need to learn how to keep pace, so we're going to sing it together. I know that we will win! 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 Say their name! Say their name! Say their name! Say their name!
Oh my gosh. Just saying, which one?
How many times have we got touchdown? Yes.
So when I say 50% of what is a must, so 50% of what is a must. 50% of what is must. 50% of what is must. Prosecute killer cops. Prosecute killer cops. Prosecute killer cops. Prosecute killer cops. I'm gonna say a name and we're gonna shut it down for them, right? So we say the name and then we shut it down. Anthony McClay. Keyshawn Kesey. Daniel Hernandez. Melly Corado. This one we're gonna say all together, so you're not repeating after me. I'm gonna say it a couple times. Keep up. I learned this from our comrades in Portland who so graciously helped us. This shit is banana! B-A-N-A-N-A-S! Fuck the cops! There's no white supremacists! This shit is banana! B-A-N-A-N-A-S! Fuck the cops! And no white supremacists! This shit is banana! Watch out! Boy! Clear the lane! Clear the lane! This shit is banana! Fuck the cops! Black and brown! Black and brown! Black and brown! Black and brown! Say their name! Say their name! Say their name! Say their name! What do we want? And what do we want it? What do we want? And what do we want it? What do we want? And what do we want it? If we don't get it, 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 if we don't get it. I said if we don't get it. I said if we don't get it. Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. Who shut shit down? We shut shit down. Because it's whose street? Our street. Whose street? Our street. Whose street? Our street. Whose street? Our street.
said earlier that they were like, fuck Donald Trump and fuck Joe Biden. And a lot of people cheered. So people are recognizing, you know, people are recognizing that Joe's not there either. Chopper's following us now. Police have shut up. Police have shut up.
Move to your left, guys. Move to your left. Right. Not really when it comes to phone. Even when it comes to politics.
Yo, you guys, the reason why we're out here is to defend LAPD for all these families who've been brutalized. So, 50% of what is a must? LAPD budget cut. 50% of what is a must? LAPD budget cut. 50% of what is a must? LAPD budget cut. Whose lives matter? Our lives matter. Whose lives matter? Black lives matter. Black and brown. Black and brown. Black and brown. Black and brown. Yo, my man in the truck, you might need to slow down just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. What do we want? Justice! And when do we want it? What do we want? Justice! And when do we want it? If we don't get it, 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 shut it down! Whole streets! Our streets! Whole streets! Our streets! Our streets!
make things worse for us, for the families. Again, we just want to mention that we are here for the families. So please, again, try to get behind the trucks to your left, to your right side.
Move for the truck, please. Y'all listen up for a second, because I want you to listen to this. Especially those of us who have been protesting for quite some time in downtown LA. We might have been fractured, but we need to keep in mind why we're out here. And the most important thing is that we amplify the voices that have been most affected by LAPD police brutality. That means we help the families, that means we protect them, and that means we stay on that objective of amplifying their voices and facilitating that connection. So stay behind the truck, we support the families, let's say their names, so that they know we haven't forgotten.
Black Lives Matter!
So that when we're walking down the streets, all these people that are out on the bar or doing whatever they're doing can look at the families and look at their faces and realize that they have to live with what LAPD did to them. We're here for the families of people that we need. Why are you eating? I'm not doing it. Out of the bar and into the street! 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 Black and brown, we shut it down! Black and brown, we shut it down! Black and brown, we shut it down! Black and brown, we shut it down!
I got a place to go. I'm gonna post it for a bit. I'm gonna be on it for 3 months. I don't make it in LA in 3 more months. I think I'm gonna go back to the desert or somewhere. Yeah, crazy. I'll tell you about it later.
Because we are all we have, and we are all that we need. We are done bleeding up the spilled blood of our brothers and our sisters. We are done. We are done leaving behind motherless children, fatherless children. We are done. No more. No more.
No more!
No more. Like they said earlier, they are going to feel our breath. We are done. We will not be silent until justice is served in every form. Jackie Lacey is up there right now, cowering in her ivory tower, with her bitch-ass husband who pulled a gun on BLM. Eric Garcetti is going down too. Fuck Garcetti! Fuck Garcetti! Fuck Garcetti! Fuck Garcetti! Fuck Eric Villanueva! Fuck Eric Villanueva! Fuck Eric Villanueva! Fuck Eric Villanueva! This from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul. Fuck Donald Trump! Fuck Donald Trump! We are done. We are done with this. No one is illegal on stolen land. No one is illegal on stolen land. My ancestors worked for free. This is our land. Our land. We have every right to be here. Their system is not legitimate. They have no jurisdiction over us. Because we are the people, and the people have the power.
Last night, like, I really had like a running with the ball. They were shooting at our
Nah, it's hard too. But it's gonna march back anyways, right? There you go.
We just stay in the court. Stay in the court. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
injustice that they said. It's the hall of justice, but it's the hall of injustice. So Jackie Lacey works. Sure, BLM has been holding their protests every Wednesday. BLM LA.
Hey, this ain't right. Something's
This is our patient of Everyone grab a tombstone. If you don't have one, please grab one right now. If you don't have a tombstone, please come grab one right now. Everyone needs one.
What are we doing?
That's a couple of pictures. That guy's got the whole.
Everybody please take some space because you all are going to lie down for a few minutes, only 3 minutes. On the street, let's take over. We want to send a message to Jackie Lacey. Show her all the lives that have been taken. Please grab your tombstones. You can have your head facing north. Have your head facing north.
What does that mean?
My mom just told me to say. Okay, have your head facing, yes, north, just like this, that way. The cops, that way. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna figure out how to play the song.
One more time, just in case if y'all didn't hear it, you guys need to be facing that way towards the cops, because that's who we're trying to make a point to, the other way. Y'all, I love it because you're lying down, but it's that way. Oh, my bad. Okay, you know what? I done messed up. I meant feet that way. Excuse me. My bad. I'm only human. We're going to be facing towards LAPD so they can take a look at the amount of people that they killed. And they still get paid for it afterwards. That's the craziest part. Everyone have a tombstone? Make sure you're holding your tombstone up towards them so that they can see it. Because they need to be the ones looking at it. They need to be the ones acknowledging who they've killed while they got to go home to their loved ones. While they got to go home, continuing getting paid 50 hours a week full time. For those of, is that who's that? I need everyone over there to grab a tombstone. Unless you have a tombstone in your hand and you're actually facing it towards LAPD, I don't know why you're there.
Okay, you guys. We're gonna play a song, and we are gonna remember all of the lives, the people that you've just picked up. Remember that these are lives, communities. These are lives and communities and families that have been destroyed by law enforcement in Los Angeles with no justice. So we're gonna play this song that this woman made for this purpose, and I'm going to play it as soon as I find it.
I mean, if you want, I can. Ready? Okay, that's fine. You got this.
Please don't use the tombstones as a shield. That's not the point of them. They represent a life. So please come back. If you have a tombstone, please lie down with it. This is more than just us. This is more than about us. Somebody's falling. Every breath when others could depend. All in love, stories, memories, somebody's friend, somebody's daughter, somebody's beloved. Blood on leaves, flowing like water. The story has been told 1,000 times. Why doesn't everybody scream? Anyone could see say her name, say her name. It was somebody's father, somebody's son, someone who dreamt of seeing his daughter grow taller and falling home. More than a number, more than a story, more than a memory. Somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's girl. Blood on leaves falling like water. The story's been told 1,000 times. Why doesn't everybody scream? Anyone listening, say his name, say his name. More than just a number, say their name. More than just a story, say their name. More than a memory, say their name. Say their name. Say their names. They were somebody's first call, somebody's home, someone who lived with tears and laughter, who wanted to belong. More than a number, more than a story, more than a memory. Somebody's home, somebody's first call, somebody's beloved.
thinking about the lives and the lost here again. The 626 lives to law enforcement. Let's make sure that we vote Jackie Lacey out of office. Let's make sure that we continue to make noise. Cops need to be held accountable to the same standards as everyone else. We need to prosecute killer cops, absolutely. So let's make sure that when we're out here in the streets that we are continually saying what our demands are and that we are making noise for those demands and for the families. Thank you guys. Let's march back. We're going to drop off these tombstones at Art Share LA. They are going to go into a new art installation where people can come and see them. So we're going to go back now to Art Share LA. We're going to drop these off and then we are going to have a dance party. So let's do that now and thank you. And also, can you guys just do me one quick favor? If you are holding the name of Tombstone, on the count of 3, can you just say their name? 1, 2, 3. One more time. I know some of you guys have like 5 of them, so I appreciate that. Okay, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Ashe, thank you guys so much. Let's go back.
Laura, good?
Oh, I'm all good.
So cops just formed the line?
Yeah, cops have formed a line, but it's just for intimidation. They haven't actually done anything. We got our wall here, and then, well, you probably heard, but we're going to be heading back to our share soon anyway, so.
All right, well, let's see these cops.
Already?
Oh, okay, there's a couple of them. This guy.
All right, guys. So what do you think of this demonstration? I mean, there's quite a few people out here, a few hundred. Cops showed up, just kind of in the riot gear. LAPD in the riot gear. Man, this has been going on for a while now. You know, it's been going on since George Floyd, since March. Now it's almost the end of October. We're still not seeing justice across the nation. They're getting chokeholds, you know, slowly banned in every precinct. They're trying to, at least, and yeah, that's a good step, but I don't know. It just needs to be completely reformed. So I'm gonna go follow the crowd now.
You're a bunch of fucking murderers! Y'all are a bunch of fucking murderers!
Oh, you got sheriff's department up here. Sheriff was waving through the door.
Don't forget, you two are bastards!
Cut, 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 cut!
Where this light hits your face.
I see. Like I said. You want my light on?
Exactamente, yes.
You want the light on?
Perfecto. What you got, sir? Did you put that light on?
Yeah.
I was wondering, because I was trying to.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you needed the light.
I know you're a vegan and all, but those look
Can't have hot dogs anymore.
I don't, bro. I went to a Lakers game once, and there were like 7 of them outside Staples Center, and I was like, oh, I wish I had cash.
Gamer life. Gamer for life is spectacular.
Hey, gamer, what's good? You know, it's me, Glory.
Apparently he was in the hospital.
What?
Yeah, for surgery.
Gamer, I hope you're better. Who else is in the chat? Independent Left, what's good? Great to see you, my brother.
Karen's in there.
Hey, Karen.
Anthony Reyes.
Hey, Anthony.
Someone's like,
real life reenactment and how to breathe.
yeah, for real. Someone's like, Glory sexy. Big G Haywood. Yep. Upstate Raider.
Who else is in there? Gamer, Karen. It's like a real life reenactment of how we greet each other in the chat.
Right. Oh, look at Elliot. Elliot.
I know whose dog that is. Hi, baby.
No.
Yeah, I know. You're all mad.
She's like, no one. He's like, no one else can have poofy hair like me.
Hello.
Elliot. How you doing, boy? How you doing? Yeah, for real. Just for a little bit.
Why is your girl Glory taking over? I'm co-host on Slow Thursday now, but I still live on the couch.
We're gonna steal Glory.
Okay.
Good pay and benefits.
I have a world of my own.
good pay and benefits, Glory. Good pay and benefits. Eventually.
Oh, Gamer says great coverage, Johnny. Cat, what's good? Hey, Cat's girl. I have not gone on Action First on Independent Left. I've only gone on Slow News Day. Thank you very much.
I think Pasta is Action First on. You know how Pasta gets.
Well, Pasta's a dickhead.
He gets the names wrong.
I know, right, Gamer? I love Fee. She's awesome. Pasta is gang. Hey, don't tell Pasta that, because then he'll take your word up. Yes, Fee is art. I think that's a great way to describe her. Oh yeah. Ooh, 66 people watching. Thanks, y'all. Fierce.
I went into myself on your
Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Kat. Thank you, Catfish. We are safe. I'll take one, thank you. We are perfectly safe out here. I had the blessings of Reverend Annie Chambers, so I don't know how y'all take that, but that's my moral best right there. Oops, sorry.
My back is killing.
Who said we need a lot? Hey, gamer! Hey, Angelica, if you go to @the_Convo Couch on Instagram, there's a picture that has a list of demands. From what they want for the police. It includes things like unqualified immunity. I think one of them is require a college degree. One of them is also like requiring more social services. Oh, reconnecting. We buffered a bit. No, it's good. good now? Yeah. So go to @Convo Couch on Instagram and you'll find a page that has a list of their demands. No problem, Angelica. No problem. Yup. Big facts, Karen. Y'all, I wish Gavin Newsom was a Marxist. He ain't nothing close, okay? He's a fucking neoliberal douchebag. Alright, do we have a bootlicker in the chat?
That's got his hand on his gun right there.
What?
That's got his hand on his gun.
Of course he does.
There's a cop in the window over there.
Hey, don't be scared, Sheriff, fuck ass!
Black and brown, we shut it down. We shut shit down. We shut shit down. We shut shit down. We shut shit down.
Woo! Look at Johnny out in these streets, y'all. Get you independent media that gets out in the streets, okay? Fuck Big Tech. And free Julian Assange. I haven't said that yet. I need to. Hey, another world view. What's good?
Yeah. Tell me about that later.
It wasn't that eventful, I promise. Yes, Oz whistles. Facts, bro. Speaking facts in the chat. Yes, chat, as you can clearly see, I'm not in the chat to have fun with the bootlickers. So, I'm gonna have to leave it to y'all, but I trust y'all because y'all are great chat.
We shut shit down. We shut shit down.
Yes, Anthony, facts. Alright guys, Johnny is taking it back. Oh, there's some good water.
Yeah.
Got an in-cash bail too. In-cash bail. In-cash bail.
That's on your ballot. Go.
They even get it right on the ballot, but
No, because it's algorithm.
yeah. Like your algorithms never favor me.
Red map. This is the best you guys. Get rid of it.
Like we need something for the business.
Y'all said that. Was it moving the whole time like fast or like slow? Like
There was a moment where like you thought it was pretty slow.
Aw, thanks, gamer.
Thank you.
I'm being a real life chat log, so.
I used to help out.
Decent amount of people.
What?
Decent amount of people.
Oh, hell yeah. What?
Steve Goode? What's up, man?
Oh, what's Goode? Steven Goode?
Yeah.
He's friends with Fiorella. He knows Fiorella. You did the doc, right?
What was that?
You did that documentary on this, right?
Yeah, I've done a few docs.
Small doc, right?
Yeah, radicalized.
No, but you interviewed Laura, right?
Oh, yeah, I did interview Laura. Oh, you mean about the thing today, yeah. Yeah, it was cool.
That's awesome.
So you know Fiorella then?
Yeah, she's my sister.
She's Fiorella's brother? I was supposed to interview her last week, but she got too busy or something.
Yeah, she stayed busy.
Tell her to call Steve whenever you get a moment.
For sure.
All right, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Are you live for Convo Couch right now? Oh, hell yeah.
You want to say something?
All right, I just got back to LA last week, and numbers have been down a lot, and it's really amazing just to see this many people and this energy out here. I just did a little promo video for it to try and get as many people as we could on the streets, and we haven't seen an action like this in a long time in LA. And
yeah, because they've been shooting rubber bullets and shit, you know?
It's just like what happened with the Occupy movement, the police brutality. You know, a lot of the reasonable people who had things to lose, they said, you know, it's not worth it to be out there anymore. And that's why it's been a more dedicated contingent of people that have, like, really given their lives to the struggle. But, you know, now it's time for some of the more complacent people to come back out on the street and not just get, like, too overcome with the election. That's the big thing. We put too much energy into the in-the-system shit for way too long, and now it's time to hit the streets.
Solid.
Stephen D. Goot on Instagram?
Yep.
Stephen D. Goot on Instagram.
All right, you guys keep up the good work.
Take care, brother. I recognize that voice.
What?
I recognize that voice. What's her name? What's her name? Alex? Is that Alex? Alexandria. Something Alexandria.
No, not even close.
Something.
It's Jasmine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, isn't her last name? Or...
I'm not sure. It is an amazing turnout. We need this more often.
There we go.
Look at the little dogs. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, he put him down.
What a cutie.
bro. I didn't know about this stuff. Where is this stuff?
Hey, hold up! Let her go straight! Come to the right! Ambulance coming! Yeah! Let's go!
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. B, I got your B, I got your B. L, I got your L. M, I got your M, I got your M. Brown Lives Matter. Brown Lives Matter. B, I got your B, I got your B. L, I got your L, I got your L. M, I got your M, I got your M. Brown Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black and brown, we shut it down. Black and brown, we shut it down. 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 Black and brown, we shut it down. Prosecute, kill, and cop. LAPD must be stopped. LAPD must be stopped. And I still had to finish my research too. LAPD must be stopped. LAPD must be stopped.
For Operation Warp Speed, because we're having Whitney on tomorrow, Whitney West. It's gonna be so fucking like intense.
We gotta have Whitney on.
Yeah, look, she needs to come on Convo Couch. I wanna see Pastor's brain break in real time.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! We shut shit down! We shut shit down! We shut shit down! We shut shit down! Justice!
Straight and face right.
Keep going straight.
Come on. Don't mind the banner. That's the
Oh, Jesus, my arm.
What?
My arm.
Everybody, send super chats for Johnny right now. He's working his ass off.
That should go to me, right, Gloria?
It won't go to the Convo Couch, just for Johnny.
You can PayPal me at Jonathan the Orphan.
First flight! First flight!
But, yeah, I'm
I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready. It's like, how? How would I do that? I have no idea.
I didn't say that. Why people got to put words in my mouth? Copyright, 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 copyright.
You know what song is playing, YouTube? YouTube has no idea what song is playing.
No
I
idea.
promise you it's nothing. We were just talking about Julian Assange.
We're just talking about Julian Assange. Oh, gosh. I think I might go off because I'm tired.
Ooh, what a day it's been. Oh.
It's been a long day.
Oh, what's this? Ah, never mind. Hey, the Convo Couch. Who is this? Is this Fee or?
I think it's Fee.
Hey, Fee. What's good with you?
She's writing for. Never mind. Hey, this is Worst Cooch, I think.
What?
I think we're at Worst Cooch over here.
What's that?
That's what the name of this place. They got sausages and shit. German sausages. Worst Cooch.
That's cool.
That's what it's called.
We don't need him, need him. Okay, yeah. Doesn't sound like he's gonna come.
Oh, look at the little doggy.
During the day, our
Yeah, Worst Cooch. Yeah, Worst Cooch.
While you're eating, people dying. 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 While you're eating, people dying.
Oh, it's a giant mailbox. Okay, was I the only one who thought that was sick?
What's the Convo Couch? Stop waiting in line, get in the street!
Speak on it, Queen.
If you have a tombstone, you will see to your left, there's a garage. Drop your tombstone off there. Please give each other space. We have reached the drop-off point. You guys have done amazing. Make some noise for yourselves. I know y'all are tired. I know you're exhausted, but you carry the weight of 1, 2, 3, 4 spirits today. You carried their spirits with you. You carried their spirits with you. You breathed life.
Hey, no cap. Y'all extra as hell, motherfuckers in here.
No cap, no cap.
That's what we have to do for our fallen. We have to uplift them every chance we get because they are the ones. They're the wind in our sails. They are going to be the ones propelling us forward. We can't do this without them. Again, thank you guys so much. Shout out to Laura for putting this all together. Laura really did the damn thing. Shout out to everybody who partook in construction of these tombstones. Labor of love.
Big facts.
Shout out to all of you for being safe and watching out for each other.
Woo! Shout out to all these families who came out, who told their stories, day in and day out, reopening these wounds, showing us how to fight for their loved ones. We're taking them in, they're becoming our family. We get to carry on their loved ones' stories and our personal stories that we talk to on our jobs and our friends and our families. We got to carry this forward. The struggle continues.
The marathon continues, y'all.
Woo!
You guys, give it up for yourselves one time.
This lady in the car is so scared. What? This lady in this car over there.
I'm sorry.
This mainstream media fucking doing the violent protesting there. This fucking shit's been so peaceful.
I know. Hope she knows it's not gonna hurt
Alright, I'm gonna come off. I'm gonna get signed off because they're playing
Bye,
copyright music. Alright, take care, everybody. You saw what's up.
Bye.
Peace.
Watch Slow News Day tomorrow with Whitney Webb.
Slow News Day tomorrow with Whitney Webb, everybody. Whitney Webb.